but everything else was left to tabletop role-playing games from last Friday.
Okay. Right, that's live. My laptop should update soon with what's actually streaming. OBS isn't complaining. I think we're good.
Sweet.
I think we're good. Just do all the usual Twitter nonsense.
Yes.
Okay, that's that tweet done. Players will never survive. Facebook comment.
Oh, shut up, you.
Yes, we will, because we will find a little hole in our DM's plans.
Or
Which
the
is
DM will
a
have
huge
the
triangle.
worst rolls in all of human history.
Okay,
Yes, that is possible.
everyone. If there's anything I've learned about D&D, is that regardless of how many plans you lay out for your players, even if you manage to label them from A to Z and all that jazz, your players will always find a plan fish. Why plan
Yes.
fish? Because it's very unexpected and it comes out of nowhere.
Yes, this
Surely
is
you'll be
very
playing
true.
Spanish Inquisition.
Oh,
Because
well,
nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Nobody
okay,
ever
the
expects.
Spanish Fishquisition, then. There we
Yes.
go. The Fishquisition. The Spanish Fishquisition. Yes.
The Spanish Finquisition?
Yes, the Spanish Finquisition. Fuck. There we go.
That's a new tongue twister for you to try in the mirror.
Yeah, the Spanish Finquisition. There we go. I can say words. I can sprechen the English.
I do words good.
Yeah. I can English the things.
Yes. That's why it is good that you are the dice goblin.
I know. I is literally the dice goblin. Yeah, I like the math rocks that make the clicky clacks.
Yes.
I only have a few select dice that are used for certain situations.
So you're the
Also,
elf.
yep, I'm also a goblin because I have 8 sets.
The 8? Pfft, don't make me laugh.
Technically, 11? Do a quick count in my head. Because I've got a whole bunch of regular sets for players, and they're blue, green, red, yellow. There's a white set in there as well, which I got off Amazon. There's 2 older sets which I have which nobody can read because the gold paint's fallen off and it's like a marbled pattern. So you can't even read the numbers to start with. And then I found a metal set the other day whilst tidying up. Which I've dubbed the bad metal set because I remembered why I bagged them and put them very far away is because the last time I used them, even though I had a dice bag roller thing to put them in, it was going through that and denting the mat underneath.
Well,
They are pretty heavy and pretty sharp.
damn.
Right. That is all the social media stuff done. I believe we're ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons, if people are up for that kind of thing.
Yes.
No, ha ha ha. So, welcome, everybody, to Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes, and why can I not hear music?
Can't hear music.
There is music. If I could broadcast the music to you guys, I would. But then people would be on to me and know what I use.
Damn.
So, hi. Quick recap for last time, because Dom wasn't here, and in case you're joining us for the first time. Our wonderful band of heroes, explorers, money grubbers, what have you.
Murder hobos.
Yeah, that's also applicable. Had been hired by Dragonborn to go scout an area of this world known as the Sterling Wastes, which is a massive desert sort of area. Because every place needs one. Every fantasy world has a desert that's inexplicably there. In the course of your thing, you've been attacked by creatures known as Huan-Ti. They are humanoid serpentine thing. If you're of the right generation, think the Snake Men from Masters of the Universe. And He-Man, that sort of thing. And they have been trying to resurrect something buried within the desert. To which you'd found several temples that were anchors to keep this creature pinned and in place. The last temple you visited... Welcome back. I just noticed that you weren't there.
Sorry about that.
That's alright. It was the quietest entry and return I'd ever seen. So yeah, after dealing with all these temples, and it started to collapse around you, as you shut down portals that were summoning fiends from the abyss, as the dust settled, you found, well, for a lot of you, a new ally. For viewers of the show, an old returning character. A Dragonborn wielding a bronze staff, accompanied by a gingerbread biscuit. Of
Keep
Marlon.
cutting off, just to say. You keep...
Do I? Oh, crumbs.
Yeah,
A little bit.
sort of like the end of every sentence, you just sort of,
Ah.
Yeah.
It appears I need to fix my audio settings.
Boo.
That's okay, what I'll do is I'll just turn down my input volume. So you catch every noise I make.
Not
Yes.
every noise.
Every noise, regardless of whether you're credits or not.
Too sensitive.
You can hear hearts beating now. Little hearts beating.
It'll be hilarious though if someone said, "Oh, my microphone's too sensitive," and it just goes, "Look, that really pisses me off," and your microphone just jumps off of your head and walks off.
Yeah.
Just hops off the sound and goes
Yeah.
to my side. Okay, guess I go to the backup microphone.
Yep. Fine. I'm done. I'm done. I do not have to partake in this nonsense anymore.
To be fair, if the
How
microphone
dare-
craps out, it's fine. It's had like a good 10-year life.
Nice.
And it's
Which
been
is good.
abused. It's been
I mean-
horrifically abused.
This Blue Yeti I've had for God knows how long, and it's still going like an absolute beast. I love it.
Well, this thing's like on a sprung arm and everything. But I still have it lying around at my feet. Because it makes a good footrest, but it did come with like a cast iron thing and everything else.
Fair play.
It's like a proper podcasting mic.
Nice.
Anyway, so getting off microphones for a second, get back to D&D. So yeah, the party got reacquainted, well, acquainted, can't be reacquainted, with Marlon, the Dragonborn wizard. Who had teleported in badass anime style. Because why not? And when we last left you all, you had recently crossed the desert, fought some more Huan-Ti outside of a temple that you didn't notice before. Obviously, if the sands have shifted, this has become more obvious amongst the dunes, and it was a giant shard of obsidian, and it looked very, very reminiscent of a snake's tail. And as you guys have entered it, it is very dark in here. It's not pitch dark, but obvious that light doesn't naturally want to come in here. So those of you that have dark vision, you can see just fine. Those of you that would be struggling without dark vision, I recommend getting a light or having someone carry you.
I mean, Tedak's light enough, so I mean, I think Marlon and Tedak, I think Marlon and Tedak are the only members of the party who don't have dark vision. I don't think.
Yeah, that would be right.
Aha.
But also, I know everyone has torches or ways of making a torch. So.
Well, I mean, he has a torch or something. I'll just like, I'll just like. Actually, I don't think I have any torches.
Really?
I mean,
like if we start a KK with torches, everyone's packed.
I mean, but I brought shit. Like, I brought mine. I didn't use like starter packs and things.
If you don't have it, if you don't have the torches, I think I might have some. Yes, I do have some torches because of my adventuring kit.
Yay!
I just seen
And,
your message,
If not
Foxy,
Marlon.
and that is pretty messy.
Yeah, it is.
I thought mine was bad, but again, mine was like paperwork.
Yes, but this is actually what helps me think.
Oh,
You know, like
Right.
organized chaos.
yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways, so yeah, what would you guys like to do? You're currently in the dark abyss of the Obsidian Temple.
well,
First of all, Melren turns to Didak and goes, opens his backpack and goes like, "Well, I don't need this, so here you go," and offers him the torch.
is it lit?
I think it's not lit yet.
He will hold the big stick thing in between his teeth, thinking that you're just giving them a stick.
No, Didak. Let me give me that for a moment, and then he just lights it up. Here you go.
Yeah.
Don't put it in your mouth. It will it will hurt.
And I'll just hold it. Well, actually, he'll still hold it in his mouth, but only because he mainly walks on all fours. Like, but obviously the flame is away from his face.
Yes.
Oh, those were hoping you'd keep the light bit in your face. Well, technically it would have hemp rope around the edge, soaked in oil.
Yes. And we have a cat in the party, so
So it'll be catnip.
Yeah, it smells
What?
vaguely of catnip. That's a point, actually. What would burning catnip smell like? Probably horrible.
It actually
I
smells
actually
like
don't know.
tea. Catnip kind of like smells like tea anyway.
Okay.
Well,
Humans can consume it as well. You can brew it up and it relaxes you as well. It smells like normal black tea leaves. Because I have catnip spray and we spray it everywhere. Also, sort of has like a minty smell to it as well if it's concentrated.
Tea nip. Nips of the minty.
anyways, I would have Kira make a perception check.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
and
There are
Melren
indeed-
could also make a perception check.
Oh, I hope this doesn't turn out what I saw in the Dungeons and Dragons Facebook group this morning. 3 players rolling perception check, all 3 of them rolled natural ones.
Yeah, I saw that. It was
I
very
know.
hilarious.
I-
Kind of reminds me of Tash's experience from Ring Warriors.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Just
But
a
to be
bit.
fair, I'm turning it around in such a way that it's going to be fucking spectacular.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I get him. So, T-Dak, with that
Hello.
remarkable...
Well, I mean Kira.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was Kira. 'Cause she
well,
has
Kira,
that.
with the miraculous sense of roguish aptitude and everything else, she can hear faint noises coming down further down the corridor. They sound like chants and prayers and everything else, but also the sounds of bored guards to the left. Down this way.
So, who wants to crash your sermon and disrupt whatever well, I mean, all creepy chanting is not really good, so may as well crash their chant and rituals and like stop whatever the heck they're doing. I mean, it's up to everyone else, obviously.
So the whole like chanting they're doing is ritualistic in nature. It's not like, oh, we're having a sick party. Hey, how are you?
Yes, this is definitely more like Gregorian style prayer chanting than rave.
I mean,
Hey, how are you? I mean, I could get behind that. But anyway,
Maybe
point
in
where
the
I'm
future
into right now.
prayer thing, yeah, it would just be a massive rave.
maybe.
and then we just accidentally slaughter everyone,
That is a
like
point.
Holy Grail. But anyways,
I will just spend a moment to like go to like sit down with like my spear sticking upward as I put a hand onto the ground and close my eyes to focus as I attempt to locate animals or plants.
Well, you get several blips on your radar because that is a colossal range.
Oh hell yeah!
Like you get lots of small snakes, insects, and that kind of thing that would naturally be found in the desert. You do pick up some larger entity, and it's big. Like initially, you get like, oh okay, there's a scarab beetle just outside the door. There's a snake going up the dune, and oh my, it blinds you technically.
I was just like, okay, I found that thing. What the?
Yeah. But the crazy thing is, it says that it's all around you.
Oh god.
Like that kind of sense. That you're in the thing you've just spotted.
I would just look at the group and just go, my senses will not help us here. I sense everything, everywhere, all at once.
have you gotten a hold of that catnip or something that has been mentioned before? Because that's not really helpful in this setting. I mean, what?
I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of catnip.
I haven't given him anything. At least not yet.
Sorry, I couldn't resist but an RPG log comic the other day. It's like the rogue in the party goes, shush! I heard the sound of dice rolling.
It's a first dice rolling. Shh, it's something important.
They are playing some
Be
Dungeons
very
and Dragons.
quiet. I'm hunting for dice rolls.
I'm hunting nat 20s.
I'm hunting that
Oh god damn it.
Let's have a bit of a stroll forward and have a look down this here corridor.
Okay. Looking down that here corridor, you see that it carries on and snakes off.
I would like to make another perception check.
Very well, go ahead and make that perception check for me.
Same here.
Nice. I mean, this is for Kira.
Very
First
nice
step.
indeed. Oh, nearly 19, I saw the roll.
God damn. It was
You
so
perceive
close!
nothing.
Well, to Melrin, these walls are certainly made of obsidian.
Yes.
As far as Kira's concerned, though, whilst yes, they're obsidian, you do notice something odd about them. Like, you can see what would be equivalent to veins, arteries, and is that chunks of bone further through the crystalline structure?
Oh,
A lot of this temple's a bit weird and macabre.
okay, guys. I think we might be inside something.
It would make sense as to why my detection was all over the place. If we are
Yeah.
indeed inside,
Yeah, they look like
be prepared.
veins, and I think there's a bone sticking out.
This will be the greatest hunt. And I will make the decision to edge forward to have a look down this here corridor.
Okay. It opens up into an antechamber.
Ooh.
Inside this antechamber, it is, although I can't find the right things for it, which is always irritating with Roll20, it is lined with makeshift shelving and other such things, like they've chiseled it into the rock. And in the cavities you can see stacks of scrolls, books, pieces of parchment, crystals, and all sorts of other arcane odds and ends.
Marlon, this seems to be more your department. Have a look in there and see what interesting stuff you find. Oh, don't tell me Marlon's died again.
Oh no.
Everybody.
Hi.
Everybody else is truly dead.
The 2D dead. Yeah, Kira's just summoned you to this antechamber where we all are.
We found magic shit.
Yeah, we found magic shenanigans. Yeah, we were just gonna go through and be like, yo,
Yeah.
what up?
Like, I am not one for reading, but whoever has been here definitely is more of a scholar than I.
Well, those that want to, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
I mean, it's -1, but who knows? I might just crit it. Let's have a fun.
As you sort of go through and look at all the tomes.
For funsies, I'm gonna have Tedek try just to laugh my ass off if he gets a nat 20. There, no,
I was
no worries.
so hoping for the nat 20.
I was too, but oh well.
I can just
fine.
imagine like us two looking through books, and I'm just like, "What is Zurich's Guide to Manipulation?" And then you're just looking at a book, and it's like just flop to see if there are any pictures, but there aren't any.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melvin isn't the very magic kind of person, so he is basically like, that's some, I don't know, some magic
That's magic, alright.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a magic. Does a thing.
Madam! Oh, Dragonborn of Dragonbornness.
I'm here.
With superior intelligence.
Born of the Drags.
Yeah,
Drag
what
Queen,
you
that's something
do.
really different.
Yes, we are looking at books and magic shies of flood.
Yes.
That sentence got away from you there. But the party requires you for some Arcana checks.
Who I have to say?
The 16 was from Kira, by the way, not Tedak.
I had a sneaky suspicion.
That's okay.
Okay, so Kira and Marlon, between the two of you, what you can gather is whoever was doing some research here was looking into resurrecting ancient beings. And had gone pretty deep into that research. But what the end goal is, you can't really work out. And I get to make another roll.
All of a sudden, the antechamber becomes a mimic. Roll for initiative. I mean, what?
Oh.
I wish. I'm rolling terribly as it is.
It would just be like, the chamber suddenly fills with ooze and takes the form of a cube. A gelatinous cube.
God damn it.
Oh, it's a shame it's not the original party, because it'd be like, it forms into a black pudding.
Oh. No, let's not have that. I opt out of this adventure. I will take back my beta test rights.
Okay then. So that's all you guys can glean from this room. As you were going through the information and everything else, you all do notice that the chanting has now escalated in volume, pace, and almost excitement.
Okay, sounds like we need to crash this party. Let's go.
As someone who has chanted with nature before, it is never good once you get into the ritual.
Never good once you
and also
get faster than the rhythm.
Or was that awesome party back with the Orc Warband when we brought back that mammoth? Ooh, that was a fine evening.
So,
Well, that time we got rid of that undead woman from Orgrimmar. Spoiler alert for Warcraft.
I would sort of like to go in there silently.
Mm-hmm.
Not with the guns blazing and stuff.
Roll a stealth check then for me, please.
Yes.
Very difficult, man.
we are down here. Christy. There we go. Hello. Where is the chanting coming from out of these two routes?
And down here, down the main passageway.
Okay.
The complaining guards were this way.
Oh. I mean, we can deal with the guards later.
Yes.
That could make things interesting.
Yeah, Kira will also roll a stealth check as well.
Okie dokes.
Stealthy, stealthy, stealth. Stealth, stealth. Stealth, stealth, stealth.
In typical Warcraft style, there's a faint vroom as Kira and Marlon just vanish.
Yeah. Nelly.
Yeah, we just suddenly go.
Indeed. Alright then, as you all get closer, I reveal the end chamber.
Oh no.
Oh yes. And this is even the good stuff. This is the prelude.
Oh god.
So, what you guys sneak in on are three more Huanti. One large serpentine figure with just 4 sets of arms chanting over an altar, and behind him 2 more of the muscular figures. As you all approach, he does overhear you and he's continuing on, and eventually he stops. He's got his hands in various poses and whatnot, and he calls out in Draconic, no less. Actually no, sorry, Abyssal. Not Draconic. but he calls that the guards should defend him whilst he completes the ritual. Nothing must interrupt the Master's resurrection. And now I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Let's go. This is where I just have the Final Fantasy VIII boss theme stuck in my head.
For me, if I could, I'd have Final Fantasy VII, Those Who Fight Further, I think it's.
Oh yeah, good shout, good shout.
Todek is going on the 22, Kier is going on the 23.
When it takes you longer than expected to find the initiative button.
Ooh, nice.
That was Tia.
Wow.
The 18. That was Tia.
Oh my god.
Oh wow!
So Tears on the 18.
I am not prepared.
Turn that down a bit.
Not
So.
using Tia anymore, as she actually rolls well.
I'm clearly just having a jaunty stroll down this corridor.
Right then. Did you want to make a roll for Marlon, Christy?
I did, it was 10 further up.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that bit, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Alright then. So, let's organise everyone. Boom, one click. Oh, sweet Jesus, it's the stealthy rogues.
Yes.
In nomine Patri, Filio Filosente, I'm about to lose some dudes.
Yes.
So, Malren, you're gonna go first.
Yes, I shall. And
Right, was all stealth again. 17. So I just need to double check something. Okay, never mind. Carry on.
Melran is his lovely self, and well, he is going to take out his bow and shoot this guy first.
Okay, go ahead and make attack with advantage, because amazingly, he hasn't noticed. That's a hit. Against the big guy, yeah?
Against this guy.
Okay, folks. Go ahead and roll your sneak attack damage and critical hit.
Yes.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Indeed. I feel like I need to have another button for Maroon, which is just literally sneak attack plus regular damage, critical. So it's just one click,
Yeah.
fire.
So that's the sneak attack.
Yep, twice, and also another D6, if you'd be so kind.
Alrighty.
Critical hit.
So
Assassinate feature.
One more sneak attack and the D6.
Yep.
Okay. And then
20, 39.
And 3.
For 42 points of damage. Thunk. Suddenly sits there with an arrow sticking out the middle of its chest, just a bit off the heart, but still massive amount of damage. Turns to the larger abomination and says, in what could probably be translated as, "A message for you, sir."
Kind of like one of those shots from Skyrim where the camera follows the arrow and just goes.
Yeah.
and,
What was that?
I shall also hide.
Okay,
after
go
that.
ahead and make a stealth check with disadvantage, because you have got like 3 sets of eyes on you.
Major nope. You hide in plain sight.
Bloody rogues! Just
Like, you're just doing the John Cena "you can't see me" over and over again, and it
I was
works.
thinking more, it's the Homer Simpson into the hedgerow, but it's like into the past. He just, not here. Don't find me.
How about the penguins from Madagascar?
Yes. Spider wave, boys. Spider wave. Alright then, this brings us to Kira's go.
Alright, so. Kira wants to finish off the dude that. This was the dude that Melon was after, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kira would like to trundle up to the dude. Doo-doo-doo. And, do-do-doo, do-do-do-do. And let's see. Yeah, she is going to. Yeah, she's going to use her Rapier of Warning. Is a 17 hit?
17 does indeed hit.
Okay, and sneak attack, or is it not a thing?
It is not a thing, but I think she's also put it through on her damage anyway. Indeed, she has.
Indeed. Okay, so
So
I
she's
don't
doing
really
1d8 plus 5 plus an extra d8. Oh, superiority die, I assume.
Oh, I
plus
didn't want
2d6.
to include that. I didn't want to include that.
Okie doke, so minus. Hey, that. We'll just say it's a kill for now. I think it's just the way she's got everything set up.
Yeah. Do-do-do.
Surprise! Shank!
Surprise, mother. No, surprise, mother wanting. Right. And then she goes, alright, I'm just gonna disrupt you. Sort of thing. Do-do-do. She is there. And she's going to make another attack. Shunk. God damn.
That is a miss.
That is indeed a miss.
She does get a bonus attack with her offhand rapier. Or short sword or whatever it was.
Boink.
And that is a hit.
Yes. And dealing 14 points of damage. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And
Ow!
I know.
I actually need to make a save.
You do?
I do. Though not at disadvantage, so ignore that please, also roll that again.
1.
Well, that's annoying. Now to put that one step back. Thank you very much.
But anyways, I think, I think Kira. I think she's going to stick with what. I think she's gonna like keep her superiority dice and all that jazz. I think that's all she can do.
Okie dokes then.
Okay.
Which brings us now to T-Dac.
Hello. So T-Dac is going to drop the torch. No, actually, no. He's still got the torch in his mouth. He's gonna rage. First of all.
Okay. This could only go well.
And he's going so against this dude, he's gonna like spit the like torch out, and he's going to use his spear like as a two-handed thing. So shall I re-roll the
It is a hit, and I believe the spear changes its damage type.
Yeah, it's a 1d10 for when you use it with two hands.
Indeed, so go ahead and just roll a d10 and add your strength.
Okay.
What's that? 4 points of damage?
3.
3.
That's a 3. Yes. But you know what? Disadvantage!
Here we go again.
Here I go again on my own. And then T-Deck is going to... I know he's going to get an attack of opportunity from this... No, actually, hold on. I don't think he can take reactions. Oh no, wait, hold on. Creatures provoke... Nope. Nope. No, okay. He still gets an attack of opportunity, but Tidak is going to go. Not that. Like, but shook. Oh, goddamn. Oh, with advantage! That's
Indeed.
better!
Okay,
I'll
he
just
takes
re-roll.
3 points of piercing damage.
I'll re-roll the thing because it's like.
Oh, yeah, it's still doing your
two-handed.
1d6.
Well, that's fine. And guess
Extra
what?
1.
Disadvantage.
Okay, dokes. By the way, 20 versus your AC, and if so, 4 points of slashing damage.
So, what is this?
The Madison, as you ran past, he takes a swipe at you with his scimitar.
Oh, and there's a 20. Yeah, that hits.
4
So,
points of
how many-
damage, reduced to 2 because you're raging.
Yeah.
Which is an angry halfling.
That's how he sounds when he rages. Oh, such a doofus. I love him. I think that's all he can do.
Alright
well.
then.
Yeah, but yeah, they both get disadvantage.
Cool. That brings us to Tia.
Yes.
Tia the Barbarian.
Forward, and she's gonna go into a rage
Oh boy.
when the thing loads.
10-foot angry bubble. There's got to be a way of making that a macro so it'll make the change to your token. There's got to be a way of doing
There we
it.
go. Jack. Oh, just clicking all of these to.
Just to bring them all out. That's cool, so he'll suffer 4 points of fire damage. Who are you giving resistance to? By the way, because with that rage, the next...
Yeah, I've not stepped in yet. I'm going to step forward still. I'm just sort of
Oh, okay.
doing all my.
That's fine. I thought I'd ask now, just in case you're going to be like one step in this case of, well, Merrin's going to burn, and T-Dak is just going to feel the heat.
Feel the heat.
Stacey, feel the heat. Yeah.
She does not.
Woke up and looked at the screen when you said feel the heat. Yes. What turn? This reading Reckless attack.
You get advantage on your turn for attacks, and until your next turn, enemies get advantage against you.
Okay, so yes, I don't really want to do
Nullified my shenanigans, so they just get a normal attack. Just saying.
And did this and stood in between. No, that doesn't work. Stand next to this guy.
Yep.
And they're flanking the big snaky guy can have resistance, so they don't. It.
That's cool then. I think T-Dac is just out. No, T-Dac, you would take 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And Kira will be fine because she's not enough in the circle. Circles on square maps are weird.
Then we got Atlax.
Indeed, against little Malison. Sadly, a 9 is a miss. You get.
Were you attacking recklessly? Christy, were you attacking recklessly? Okay.
Yeah, I said yes.
Okay. Cool. Carry on.
Alright then, in which case then 17 is a hit. Takes 6 points of damage. He will take his 4 from fire. And you do get an extra attack at advantage. Christy?
Sorry?
I said you get an extra attack at advantage because you get multi-attack as a barbarian.
Alright, so I get another attack.
Mm-hmm.
Just loading up. There we go.
Alrighty then, that is a hit. He takes 8 points of damage. He's still standing, but not in the best of positions. Alright then. Snaky boys go. From down the corridor. They will have to spend an action to dash. But the 3 arguing guards from earlier do come around the corridor and come from behind you all.
I thought so.
And on the flip side, out here out front, the Malison is going to attack you, Tia. So it will swing you once with the scimitar. And I believe 23 is a hit. So you take 5 points of slashing damage reduced to 2 from the scimitar. And he will also go to bite you.
Doesn't Snaky Boy get burnt because he's in her aura?
He's already taken the fire damage.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
And 17 hits Tyr as well, so that's 7 reduced to 3 plus 9 poison damage. And T-Dac and Kira. Oh, who to swing at you two? Let a coin decide. Kira it is!
With disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh dear. Well, this could be fun. So, it's going to first of all take a swing with the scimitar.
And I believe that misses.
Indeed it does.
I'm going to spend a superiority die
Mm-hmm.
to riposte. So when a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction and expend to make a blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you make a melee weapon attack and add superiority die to your damage.
I think. How much is the superiority die again?
D8s.
Okay,
They are
goody.
powerful things.
Boink. And I'll add a d8 to the damage.
Okie dokes.
Take 22 points of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Indeed.
That's quite something.
That's all your reactions gone, but this guy does not care. He will now go for a bite. Better hit.
That hits.
Okay, take 7 points of piercing and 10 poison.
Oh boy, Marie, please don't kill me.
And finally, he will go for a constrict.
And that, oh gosh, I think that hits. Yep, that hits.
Take 16 points of bludgeoning damage. As he goes to swing with the scimitar, it smashes the ground. And whilst Kira goes for the riposte, he manages to chomp on her leg and then starts to wrap his serpentine body around Kira to start squeezing.
Oh, damn it.
And lastly, I just need to make a little quick checky. Not at disadvantage. Roll that again. Cool. Alright then. With their go over, brings us now to Marlon, the almighty wizard.
Sorry. Right. Marlon. Come in through here. I take it if you walk through Tyr's storm, will that...
You take the damage when you enter the area.
Yeah. Sure you can survive.
Yeah, Marlon has fire breath, doesn't he? Marlon's got fire breath, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he'd be resistant to fire, so he'd only take 2 points of fire damage as he steps through.
Yeah, so I'm sure.
Marlon cares not for the frivolity.
Yes, and he'll come round down here and... Big snaky guy.
Oh! Not alone me. A 12 sadly misses. It appears this big serpentine form around Kira is somehow a bit more nimble than normal. Or not as you was expecting. Alright, that is your turn over. Move action. Haven't got anything for a bonus really, have you? It's the top of my head.
I don't have any extra actions. No.
That's cool then. That brings us to Gardex, the slow.
I'm very much a Gardex for lonely at this point, because look at all my friends. Nowhere to be found.
Oh.
Hey guys!
This is where I end up soloing this entire corridor somehow. I don't know. Let's have a look. I think we will... Check it. The thing is, I have two things. And they both do similar things, but one doesn't do damage but does things. One does do damage, but then does not do the other things. I'd personally rather damage because at least it does something extra. And it can be handy. Very handy. Okay, and that's a... If I was just lucky... 20 red, right. That would be my ideal spot. Okay. So with that in mind, bearing in mind I've got 3 lizard boys in my face.
They're lovely
I'm
lizard
going to-
boys.
Well, they're Lizzies, and I don't like personal space issues. So on this square, I will launch spike growth.
Oh my. Five, 10, 15, 20. I think that's about the right size.
Yep, it looks about it. Yep, that's good.
There you go, dropping that down to the map layer. Okay. So
Good
they
map.
will take 2d4 points of damage.
Yes.
Wow, that's horrible.
It is great. And the fact they can't see it unless
And
they
no
perceive
save
it.
either, crikey. Okay then, go ahead and roll 2d4 points of damage for me.
Lovely. Let's do this. Then Sash roll 2d4. Do the damn. It's 6.
Alright, that actually hurt them quite a bit.
Lovely. And they will keep taking 2d4 points of damage for every 5 feet they travel within that circle.
Yeah, well one of them's about to get
Uh-huh.
wrecked.
Oh yeah. And because of that, can I? Wait, no, I don't think I. No, I can. I think. No. So I think you're out of range anyway. Well, you're not, but can I actually see you when I'm down this corridor? Probably not.
I'll allow it. Kira's got half cover from you.
Well, then I will at least see if I can't top her up with obviously a little healing word by the looks of it.
Aww.
It's the distance and the cover. It's lessen the effect.
Like it's a healing word, whilst at the same time it's just me going, "There's more down the corridor."
I may require
And
some
you can-
assistance in a minute.
You can hear from a bit further from the corridor. Oh, son of a beep!
Ah, the censorship imp. Always handy to have around.
Yes.
Alright then. Then brings us to Melren's go.
Well, as
And since it's top of the round, don't mind me.
as things are escalating, Malren sees the situation as follows: that he could take aim to the big guy and just shoot. Big target, easy to hit.
17 to hit. Go ahead and add your sneak attack damage to that as well, please.
Yes.
Nice.
Woohoo, it's a nice chunk of damage.
Yes.
And he is still alive.
And then Malren tries to hide again.
I can then go ahead and make another stealth check with disadvantage.
Ah,
I can't go. Hiding like a boss.
Yes.
Quite literally like the gif you posted in the chat. It is clearly the best gif.
Oh man, definitely.
Yes.
Alright then, that brings us to Kira's go. You are currently restricted.
Okay. I do.
Indeed. If you wish to escape the grapple, it is either going to be an athletics or an acrobatics at DC 14.
Okay, so let's see. Where am I
Dear.
going?
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah.
He's giving you the
Let's go
loveliest of hugs.
acrobatics. God fucking darn it.
It's so deliciously huggable.
No.
Yes, currently now Kira is in a coughing, at the coughing point of a grapple.
Coughing.
Question is, do you have the wheezing?
No, because coughing is best boy. He doesn't need to be a wheezing to be good.
And that's all she can do?
Alright then.
I mean, is that all she can do?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Restricted, no way to really start slicing up until she can get out. But T-Dac does get to attack, and with advantage for flanking.
Nom nom nom.
The angry
Yeah.
one.
Nom 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 nom. I think what he's gonna do. Ooh, I mean, I just had a horrible thought, and I might go to hell for this. He's gonna try and skewer the 1T up where the sun don't really shine.
Bit smaller, Snake.
Oh well. I mean,
Okay, that is a hit, so go ahead and roll your damage.
well, yeah. Let's do it with a D10 plus strength because he's a halfling and he's the best. Yeah. So, I mean, does it go up the back side?
Oh, it goes up with the sun don't shine. You don't quite find the back end, but you just find the tail. I think that'll do.
Yeah, but he's trying to like help, like release Kira, sort of thing.
Well, you certainly have his attention.
Okay, and then. Oh my god! Oh, so tempting. No, I gotta play strategic. I want to play strategic. He's gonna throw a hand axe at the other 1T to try and sort of get him away from Tia. And both of them get disadvantage because that's what T-Dac does best.
Okay. Yeah, it only takes
Both
5 points of slashing damage as he gets an axe embedded in his side and yanks it out.
Yeah, and then he's just gonna try and find the spot. That is all.
The spot.
Yes.
It sounds like you're about to go into like some sort of fighting stance. So just need to find my spot.
Yeah, I just need to find it and there it is. Yep.
Alright then, brings us to Tia's go.
Back to me, is it?
Indeed. Indeed it is your go.
Oh, it's just loading. Recklessly this time. Full miss.
If you're doing reckless, you have advantage.
Yeah, but it's only on first go, reckless.
Could have sworn it was the full round.
Let's have a look. See.
I think it's only on your first attack whilst you're raged.
Yeah, when you make your first attack on your turn, you can
Right.
decide to attack recklessly.
Fair enough. In my head was the entire turn. Well, 15 hits, and he takes 2 points of slashing damage.
2 points.
Indeed, he is still standing. He does take his 4 fire, as does the big guy. And Tidak, you'll take 2 points of fire from being in the burning inferno.
He doesn't care. He likes the fire. The fire is comforting. The fire is hot.
The fire keeps the rage going.
Then you just have a spectral bard coming into a picture going, through the fire and the flames.
We carry on.
Sick loot riffs.
Somehow the loot is called fire, now he's playing just an ash version of it.
Fucking yes!
Alright then, that brings us to the Huan Ti. So one's going to make a move, and he's going to take 2d4. And the other one's going to take 4d4. So, Gardex, if you'd be so kind.
Okay.
2 lots of 2d4, and
Let's do
1
that.
lot of 4.
Okay, we'll copy that and do that twice. So that is 2d4 number 1, 2d4 number 2,
Ow.
and then 4d4.
Indeed.
There you go.
Ow.
I'm completely swamped.
Oh, yes. Right. The
My
one...
friends have abandoned me!
Well, the good news is, they're just going to hit you with their scimitars only once. Because they just want your thorns to go away.
That's nice.
So attack the first,
13, yep.
attack the second,
17, yep.
and attack the third.
And 12, no!
Okay then, take 16 points of slashing damage, but I need you to make 2 concentration saves for me, please.
Yeah. Oh, that's why I'm on that. Minus 16.
Indeed.
Okay. It's Constitution saves, isn't it?
Indeed. 2 of those, please. DC
Right,
10.
lovely. Okay. Constitution number 1. Fucking hell.
Bye bye thorns.
Oh my god.
Question.
Go on.
Oh no, never mind. Carry on. I thought of a thing, but then I thought, oh wait, no, never mind. The thing did not work.
That is right. Right, this one's going to move across towards you, T-Deck.
Hello.
And he's very angrily going to give you your hand axe back. And I do mean angrily.
That's a strength check.
Well, so an easier way of doing a strength-based attack roll.
I
So
mean,
a 19 versus your AC.
yeah, that hits. That meets it.
Have your axe back for 5 points of slashing damage.
2 because I am.
You're an angry halfling.
Yes.
Alright. And now the Haunty's going to let go of Kira
Okay.
and is going to bite the halfling.
Not with that.
Dang, because that damage was good. We'll go for a blow for the scimitar for the second attack.
That misses.
Oh, you little... Get constricted.
Ha! Nope.
Get here and let me hug you.
Nope.
It is very much like a full-on nope, nope, nope.
Yeah, I'll have to find the gift for this. Bear with me. Gift.
I can't remember what Disney film it was, but it did involve snakes and everything else.
Yeah.
But you are like the rascally little mouse that just refuses to be eaten.
Yep, that's Tidak right now.
Yes. Yeah, that's about right. Alright. And that brings us now to Marlon's go.
Sorry, I'm distracted. And wheeling and dealing. Right, Marlon. What can Marlon do? Let's let him have a hit.
Oh, yes, that is a hit. How many extra charges did you want to throw in on that?
How many? It has 12 charges, doesn't it?
20. It's been a while, so it's fully recharged.
You charged, and what is it? D8?
C6, I believe, for charges for when you're making melee attacks. Where was it? Yeah, 1d6. It's 2d8 on recharge. Okay, an extra 19 damage. Ow!
Nice.
Oh! It's really annoying me now because I'm 99% certain it is a Disney film. And I can't remember who it is. I want to say it was like Merlin.
What's that?
The way your attack goes is literally the full-on one-hand smack, but it's like clean down the middle of the head and like the eyes pop out either side in a cartoonish manner. Yeah.
Like Roger Rabbit. When it's like...
Pretty much, yeah.
No pain. No pain.
So yeah, tons of damage from the wizard. I need to do a thing. Don't fail. Good, good. Gardex, it is your go.
Oh god, what am I gonna bloody do now, surrounded by 3 Wazzocks? Well, for the first time for Gardex... well, what... Yeah, what choices do I have? Christ. Huh. Oh, I can do this in 2 different ways and I don't know which one to do. And everything. Right. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Just checking something quickly. Right. Give me the deets. So you have, okay. Do have, but then I might as well. Okay, yeah, let's just do it this way. It's about time Gardex joined in the party. And just like solemnly says to himself, if the trap does not succeed, then your prey must feel your wrath. As I rage.
Oh.
The druid be getting angry.
I am now angry half-orc man. And angry half-orc man is going to be with his, just bearing in mind, I'm guessing the guy that's to my side is the guy that did the extra steps.
This guy took the extra steps forward.
Right. Okay, if that's the case...
if it helps, I shall give him a red sticker.
Okay, cool. Because I'm going to... Yep. Sounds like a good idea to me. Right. Okay. I keep forgetting as well that I actually have advantage on initiative rolls because of feral instinct. I'm such a wazzock. Wow. Well, doesn't matter now anyway. Right. So, first things first. Reckless attack on this Mother Hubbard.
Okay, then go ahead and attack recklessly.
as I'm doing my spear of the second version, as in the hand-holding one, for that.
Ow! He takes 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh wait, that's advantage, so he might even take more. Let's have a look.
Indeed, do you crit?
Well, that's a little bit more.
He does. Yep.
So he takes that 8. Then to this one that took the additional damage, I'm just going to use my second attack to just stab at him with my spear.
Oh boy!
Lovely.
Yep, that hurts him. That hurt him quite a lot.
And this is also bearing in mind that both of them will be affected by your favourite feature, Ancestral Protectors that I have. Disadvantage!
Kind of silly, really, but the only person they can hit is you.
True, but I want it. I want it written down, made clear. But now I will just stand there looking really angry, eyes gone white as if to go like my more bestial side of me active as the spear are my claws. Spear are my claws, yes. I can has grammar.
It's fine, you're raging. The mind's off
Exactly.
right now.
There you go. Who
Safety's
needs
off.
grammar when you're enraged? Yes, and I believe that will do it.
Alright then, that takes us round to Melrin.
Well, as Melrin has been attaching the note to the arrow, he takes aim at this guy and shoots.
Do I sense helping? I just feel like that meme guy going, is this assist?
Is this assistance?
Okay, go ahead and add your sneak attack to that as well.
Oh.
Jesus.
So he takes an arrow to the shoulder and it like staggers him backwards. And Godrix, you notice this faint little tag floating off the end. It's just labelled shush.
Shush.
And Melrin again tries to hide.
Okay then, go ahead and make that stealth check for me. Pretty nice.
Yes.
Alright, that takes us to Kira's go.
Okay, she is no longer grappled. She is not pleased with this dude.
Secretly, Kira swapped out a level 4 barbarian and now she rages as well.
Oh yeah, and okay. This was with the advantage because she was flanking with Tidak.
Indeed, so he takes 12 points of piercing damage.
And that means she has... Oh, I think sneak attack is included with that, isn't it?
Indeed, it's already in there.
Aha. Okay. Righty-ho then. And I think...
She gets 2 normal attacks for being level as a fighter, plus 1 bonus attack from Swashbuckler Feet.
Oh, wow! Hello!
Oh.
You crit!
Ooh.
You crit!
Right. The only way I can find fitting to describe this, has anybody watched it or read Attack on Titan?
Kind of.
And seen the carnage that Levi unleashed on the Beast Titan?
No.
Oh yeah.
Think that, but on a human scale.
Shit.
That is how messed up my Snaky Boy now is. It's hard to tell if he was a Snaky Boy. He might just have been chunks of meat.
Now he is just boy.
Now it's just meat. However, his death triggers something interesting.
Uh-oh.
As he's cut to pieces, he offers his life to the Ancient One below. And just like before, the temple begins to crack and shake. And crumble. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay, this is Kira. And this is Todak.
That's a point. Does my danger sense trigger?
Ooh, that's a very good point.
I will allow danger sense, because technically, yes, it is a spell effect.
The rumbles.
Okay, so yeah, Todak will roll again.
Advantage. Dex save, which is good because my dex is nothing, and nice.
Alright then, I just need Melbourne and Tia's dexterity saves.
I already rolled.
Marlon. I meant to say, sorry.
Yeah.
And I can quite happily do Tia's dex save. Okay, so only Marlon and Tia fail, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Right.
So they both take 4 points of force damage. And now I need to set up this. So do bear with me.
You don't need to set up anything.
I kind of do actually, because I need to get everyone's position right.
Ooh.
It's one of those kind of situations.
This is where you just put in the casual elevator music.
Do 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 do.
Did you just do like hey push it baby or something? Oh no, and that's probably gonna get a strike.
Okay, and then my little dudes. I'm gonna throw the thing onto that screen for a minute. Give me my monsters. I need them. Okay, I can now bring you guys over to here.
Oh, lovely.
As the temple around you has collapsed into pieces. Oh, I need one more. I need one more dude. I forgot about my dude.
Yeah, really.
Dude.
Dude. Dude.
Dude.
And welcome to phase 2 of the fight.
Oh lord.
Oh, excellent.
Alright, so these guys all take their 4 damage because they are not permitted to save for the ease of the fight. Okay, so a few quick tidbits about the area. The larger rocks dotted about, not the small ones, like the one up by Gardex, but like the ones by Kira and down to the bottom of the map. So long as there is a square in them, you can climb up and stand on them.
Okay.
So you're not touching the sand. There will be just a really quick athletics check or an acrobatics to scramble up. DC 10 pretty much. I doubt anyone could fail it, but just in case. That's how it is. And it only costs you 5 feet of movement. However, you now see what it was they were trying to summon, or at least attempt to summon. As out from the sands and amongst the rubble is a big shiny worm.
It's a pretzel worm.
Nice.
Yeah, it was coming.
I was umming and ahhing about this for a while.
So I've been waiting to tell this story because I thought I listened to a podcast called "That's Why We Drink," mythical creatures and true crime and UFOs and stuff, and they did an episode about these worms. And the girl, while she was doing research, thought that she'd found a cult thing and doing all this research, and then found out that it was actually this tribe. She thought it was actually a real tribe, like the snake people, or like a real cult.
Okay, totally not what I was going for when I built this all up. And as promised,
The episode is very, very funny because it's not until she ends, by the end of telling the story, like her friend Googles and it's like, this isn't a real cult that you're talking about.
Damn.
well, this is also the music I planned for the fight.
Good choice.
So, giant worm, and it brings us around to T-Dax Go.
Okay. I mean, he's still a little miffed that the dude had given him back his hand axe. So he's going to use the hand axe and go, no. Well, I mean, he doesn't speak, but he sort of grunts and snarls in equivalent to, no, you take back the hand axe.
Okay, well, he takes a nasty 6 points of damage.
Yep. Disadvantage.
That's fine.
Hmm.
And what else would you like to do for your turn?
Then I think he would try and finish him off with a stabby of the spear, but with one hand. Oh my god.
Critical
Oh
stab.
wow.
Stabby.
Trying to think, have you got the improved critical thing as a barbarian so you get an extra damage die?
This is a very good question. Let me have a look. Feral instinct. Your instincts are so honed. No. Brutal critical. You could roll one additional weapon damage die when determining the extra damage for a critical hit with a melee attack. So yeah. So I think it would be a D8. Is it D8 or 1D6?
If you're attacking two-handed, it would be the two-handed.
I was attacking with one hand because he already had one for the axe. One
In
for
which
the
case,
spear.
then, it would be an extra D6.
Okay then.
Roll
strength?
well.
Plus strength for...
No, just an extra dice.
Nice!
Oh,
Nice.
Alright then. And with that, he falls to the ground on your mighty spear.
Yeah, he'll have to eat that guy's brains later. Right now, he's just seen this giant worm. Giant
Indeed.
worm equals big brains. Big brains means more power.
Means brain juice. Possibly?
Possibly?
big feast for tiny man.
So he is going to... He's going to try and climb up on top of the rock.
Okay, give me just a quick athletics. Again, I highly doubt you're going to fail.
Wah.
Nope, you tried to scramble, you quite make it.
Oh. I was hoping he'd succeed. Alright, he'll just sort of tuck himself behind there.
Okay.
Can't be all sneaky like.
As you make your way behind there and huddle against a rock, you find something in the sand.
A rock.
No. Go ahead and roll for me, please, a D8.
Oh, okay. Ooh, nice.
Very nice indeed. As you breathe for whatever this is in the sand, you find that it is a short sword. A very nice looking short sword. I'll let you know what it is in a minute.
Ooh.
For now, because I know you're quick at doing this sort of thing, add a +2 long sword, short sword, sorry, to your character sheet.
A
Sandy
+2.
sword.
Yes.
I
Okay,
remember
short
tales of
sword
the sword in the
+2.
sand. Just like the sword in the lake and the sword in the stone.
Yes.
This is
And
the most
sword in
dangerous of
conveniently
all.
placed Subway opposite Tesco.
Alright. And with that brings us to Tia's go.
Which way are we attacking?
Well, there's these guys here, and then there's this giant worm.
Oh, I didn't like it cut off the giant worm.
Help me.
Tia goes a bit further down across. So it gets in the blaze, so it should take 4 damage. At least.
Okay. Wormy boy will take 4 points of damage. FYI, this thing is huge. As you come up to it, Tia, like this, the mouth of this thing could easily eat you.
Oh, that meant to be thrown javelin.
Sadly, a 7 does not hit. So you throw one, doesn't hit. Throw the second one, that will hit. Does a small amount of damage. And I believe that's your go over. Okay. Worms go. And it is going to bite Tia. Because it is right in front of it.
Oh, wow.
Alright. I need Tia to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Yeah.
Yep, dexterity save.
Shit.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
So you guys just watch as this worm just goes nom and takes Tia and just pretty much drags it down. So I'm just going to move.
Oh no!
Just nommed the tiefling barbarian.
Job, I won't be using her anymore.
Well, it was a good way to get rid of it. Although, being inside the worm now, he can't avoid the fire damage. He's got a permanent case of heartburn.
That's a very good point.
Because I'm rewatching One Piece, all I'm picturing is Usopp's Tabasco star going into the worm. Slowly turning red with heat.
Look, would I be digested?
On its next turn, on your next turn, yes. You'd slowly take some acid damage as you're being digested. But you still get to attack whilst you're inside.
That's what I mean.
So it could make life interesting. Right, so attacks you. And it's going to circle round this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hello.
But that's all he can do. Everybody else it seems to be ignoring and only going for T-Dac because he moved.
Ooh,
Ooh.
interesting.
But all I see is as it moves, it like does the whole dolphin above the wave, burrows up and down, and like has a worm-like movement to it.
Okay.
Alright, that brings us to the Huan Ti, who, seeing their Demon Overlord released, panic and break. So Gardex, you get an attack of opportunity against one of them.
Hell yeah. Let's do an attack of opportunity against the red dot guy.
Okie dokes.
Why not? Because I'm in. Yeah, it's just attack of opportunity, but you're gonna get the two-handed stab.
Ow! My ass! He shot me in the ass.
Poke you in that ass.
Alright, they just need to make their strength checks really quick. Can they actually clamber up the rock? Yes. And yes.
Nice. Nice.
I don't, actually, no, you can't climb up that one. Too small.
Mm.
He's trying to climb up a rock and like hang on to it, and then you just watch him suddenly slide down back into the sand. Look a bit embarrassed. That brings us to Marlon's go.
Well, from where I am, I'm going to move over slightly. There. Don't get anyone. Now, is this guy resistant to fire damage or ice or anything in particular?
Go ahead and make a nature check for me.
Our survey says
Pretty damn high. You know what this creature is. It's known in lore as a purple worm. It is a gargantuan monster. It has no immunities. And it's a big bulky fella, so it's a bit on the slow side. So maybe exploit the fact that it can't move.
Oof.
Now watch me fail this deck save.
throw a ball of fire at it.
Yeah, it takes the ball of fire and is in a lot of pain.
In a burn, 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 in a
Needs
of fire.
an extra 8d6 fire damage on a failure.
Yeah, like that's what it's rolled.
Yeah, it's already done the roll for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly this is a normal type Pokemon.
Yes.
At higher levels, when you cast a spell, it is by 1d6 for every slot level. So is that
1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, yeah, I should have done an extra 2d6. My bad.
Oh.
I think. No, it has. No, it has to add in 2d6. Just looking through the calculation. If you hover over the 40, it breaks it down for you.
Yeah.
So it's an 8d6 plus 2d6.
that's fine.
It was a one spicy meatball. Right, that brings us to Gardex, the lonely and lagging behind. Oh, Marlon, make a perception check for me
Completely abandoned.
before I forget.
Perception, yeah.
Yep.
Page load. There we go.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, don't see anything coming.
Alright then, Gardex, it is your go.
Well, this is going to be interesting. So the Yuan-Ti, they're just running away at this point, or are they just getting into seemingly I'm out of danger position?
It was more like, oh my god, it's out, quick, get to higher ground.
Oh yeah. Let me see what. Oh god. Doing some reading because I need to check what the DCs are of these things I have. Because wait a minute, what is the range of you? Oh yeah, you're godlike. Of course you are.
Yeah, your entangle was huge.
Oh yes. So where am I? Oh, easy. Right.
And you don't have to worry about hitting
Going
Tia,
to-
because Tia is immune to all damage and healing whilst inside the worm.
Lovely.
Apart from what the worm is going to do on Tia's turn.
Fair enough. I'm going to come out of my rage, kind of snap out of it and just be like, desert? See running and oh my god, worm!
Yeah. Even behind that rock is just a wall of pink and purple flesh
Yeah.
covered in spines.
And it's like that moment when I'm just like, looks at worm, looks at small spear, looks back at worm, looks back at small spear and goes, the hunt.
Finally,
As
a challenge.
As I head to here, I think, yes, and as I head over to here, I try to set up. If I can just, hell, your range is insane. Right, that's perfectly fine, and that has a radius of. Okay. We're gonna target. Bearing in mind I've just moved, so if he gets any ideas, right? I will position. That's a half decent spot actually. So that specific spot,
Mm-hmm.
I will cast another Spike Growth.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the
Critical damage
first
to
row
one.
of 2d4 damage.
Let's go. Wow.
5, 10,
Take that.
15, 20. Centered somewhere around it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, it takes 8 points of damage as spikes in like almost a mini oasis seem to pop out of nowhere. Now, this makes things somewhat interesting. This could make the fight interesting now. I wasn't expecting something like this.
Because can he move okay in difficult terrain?
That and kind of how his movement works. Would he still take the damage when he dives?
That is, yeah. Is it spikes like like sand spikes?
I would assume so. I mean, it is a 20-foot radius thing. Anyway, I guess we'll find out in its turn. Right, now it takes us to Melrin's go.
Melrin will move 5 feet to this direction to get unobstructed.
Before I forget, Gardex, make a perception check for me.
Perception. Percept. It's... Where are you? There it is. Hup. 23.
You see something glittering in the sand against that rock.
Ooh.
Just catches your eye for a second.
a shine. Get.
Alright, sorry about that. Carry on, Melvin.
Melvin shall takes the unobstructed line of fire and shoots the giant worm.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll. Oh, that's 5 points of piercing damage. Go ahead and add your sneak attack to that, because technically you have an ally within 5 feet, although you can't really see her.
Yes. That is 23 points of damage.
Fantastic. He slowly starts chipping away at the big beastie.
Yes.
Alright. You gonna move or do
Yes,
anything else for the rest of your turn, or?
I am going to try to hide.
Okay.
Although there really isn't a place to hide.
No, so don't worry about making the stealth roll, but go ahead and roll for me,
Yeah.
please, a perception check.
Yes.
And likewise, like Dom, you see something glimmering in the sand down over there.
Hmm.
More shine.
Alright.
Indeed, as the sand and everything's starting to settle a bit and shake from the force of this worm moving. Kira, it is your go.
Alright, so. Righty ho then. I think Kira's going to try and climb onto this rock on this spot there.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Wow, you are knocking at the high ground today.
Nope. Although saying that, instead, she'll knock her hand crossbow in
Mm-hmm.
and try and shoot at the worm.
Shoot the worm.
Except it probably won't hit.
Indeed not. You watch as the bolt just
Let's
ricochets
see.
off the tough scaled hide of this thing.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, she has another shot, so... Never mind. Never
Pating, pating.
Never. Ting, ting. Okay.
Alright then. That brings us to Tidak's go.
Right, T-Duck is gonna try and climb on this mother effing rock. God fecking darn it. Never mind then. Because what I wanted to do, I wanted him to like leap onto the thing. Screw it. Like he can take it. He's going to go up to the he's going to try and clamber onto the purple worm.
Okay. Well, first we'll take 2d4 points of damage for walking through.
The spikes you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
should
spines
Dom
that are
roll it,
lurking just
or
underneath the sand in a constant spiraling motion like the world's worst buzzsaw.
Should I roll it or should Dom roll it? Or?
If Dom could be so kind.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
And go
Yeah,
ahead
no.
and make an athletics check for me.
2 to the T to the 4, that's...
Actually, athletics or acrobatics. Because you're going to try and basically grapple this thing.
Okay. That's better.
Nice!
Is it piercing damage?
Yes, so reduce
Okay,
to
yep.
2.
Yep, reduce it by 2. Yeah, so he's going to climb onto the worm. And,
Okay, you're on the back of the worm.
Yay! And he's going to start stabbing it
Okay.
with his +2 short sword. Stabby.
Ow!
Nice!
Stabby.
Double ow.
Oh,
Right.
Nice!
And disadvantage.
Hang on a second, because I need to pull something up.
Oh lordy.
Ah, okay. Never mind. Don't worry about the extra thing, because you're required to do a thing.
You know what? I'm going to do an action surge.
Alrighty then, I'm about to get smacked again, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Dang it.
Gosh darn it, no. Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh,
No, that swing?
No,
Oh,
no, but
no.
that swing. But yeah, that's okay. Like, you know, he's on top of the
You didn't realise you get
worm.
another attack, you're taking the attack action.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. What's that? What action surge do?
One additional action on top of your regular action. Yeah, so
So
take the
a
attack
fighter
action.
that has 2 attacks, when the action surge,
Yeah.
they get another 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
It's a way so fighters don't like lag behind everyone else.
Oh,
in
right.
other words, it's a way of saying, "Hey DM."
Stabby?
Pretty much, yeah. It's basically the fighters. Well, it's time to nuke it.
Yep. So, stabby, 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 stabby.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Wait, has Tebet been eaten as well?
No!
No,
Tedek.
Tedek is on top of the thing, like riding it and jabbing away at it. Alright, Tia's go. It takes 4 damage from the fire, which it can't ignore. Sort of taking the worst case of heartburn. But Tia, poor sweet little Tia,
Oh no.
at the start of your turn.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. As you're being digested, you take 21 points of acid damage.
Oof.
Yowza.
Ouch.
That's some mad digestion right there.
Indeed. As it just noms away at you. And on that note, this thing is going to burrow.
I try attacking.
You can do, yes. So
And what? Yeah, am I clinging on to this worm?
indeed you are, but I need... So, Tia, go ahead and make your attack rolls for me.
Do 2.
Yes, you get 2 attacks.
I'm just reading something. Class as attack. Or if I've done a melee attack, is that just... Oh,
Mm?
Yeah, we know.
anybody? Can
Yeah,
answer?
we can hear you.
What?
We didn't know what the question was.
Said I've done a spell attack, or does it have to be 2 melee attacks? Because I've started off with a melee.
It's 2 melee attacks, but you can use your reaction for the Hellish Rebuke being a tiefling.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah. Hellish Rebuke is a reaction. Well, no way it can make the dex save, so it doesn't have to worry about that. So it gets an even worse case of heartburn. So I'm just going to drop your token to my layer for now, Tia. So you're still in the worm. Tia, I need you to make a dexterity check for me.
Okay. Oh no.
Sadly, you fall off the worm.
Oh.
So you land where you are at the entrance of this 10-foot chasm, and you can all feel underneath you now like the earth writhe and shift. But you don't know where the worm's gone.
Alright. Right. So.
Oh, interesting. So, how mad would you guys be if I ate multiple people?
Um.
I would just bring up in defense that half orcs do not taste good.
Fair enough. Because it doesn't say anything about, like...
Skin.
just doesn't say anything about, you know, like... if it can or can't eat multiple creatures. So it's a case of, well, could I technically eat more than one person? It is a gargantuan creature.
Hmm.
Oh well. But also, Dom, go ahead and roll for me, please. Another 4d4.
Oh, here we go. 4d4.
Indeed, as it burrows through. We'll say in their spines that catch it on the way through underneath the sand. Ow.
Yeah.
Indeed. Right, that brings us to the Huanti, who are just going to continue their mad dash for supposed freedom. 6, 10, 11, 12. Make their checks. Don't mean to click it twice. He fails to get anywhere.
Hmm.
Marlon, that brings us to you. Sadly, you cannot see the worm.
Mm. I take it he's going to be quite deep underground as well.
Indeed.
He's going deeper
Underground.
Deeper. Some might get a train of us to work or drive in a vehicle. Can I take my bike? Because once again the tube's on strike.
That's our pain every time we go to Comic-Con, isn't it, really?
Well, instead of the tube, it's because the worm's on strike.
Yeah.
The greedy bee wants extra food. Sitting on his arse all day, so I was like...
It's now the Obsidian underground.
Right, so what can Marlon do?
I will remind you all that it went for T-Dac after getting Tia, because T-Dac had moved.
Mm.
Well, I'm not going to move, for one thing.
It's a helpful way of giving you an idea of where I intend to pop up next.
Well, I'm thinking near a pussycat.
Mm-hmm.
What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, I'm going to stay where I am, so let's...
Okay then.
But I'm going to do something. I'm sorry. Pussycat, I might get bit.
Mm-hmm.
Slow. Does he have to be popped back up? Does he have to?
I don't believe so. I believe slow is an AoE.
No, I don't think slow is an AoE because you did that last time with Titus and it wasn't necessarily an AoE. It's with any amount of creature.
Oh yeah, 6 creatures within a 40-foot cube. So no, you need to see them to slow them down.
See them? No. Another idea is grease. Grease the area. But
You don't think that's going to slow him down or slip him up? He's already... he is a giant
that
bird.
was
Also, if you want to, you can hold your action, so when he pops up again, you can blast him with a spell.
Oh. I'm going to put a shield around me.
Okay then. That brings us to Garx, the Mighty.
And I need to go and feed a pussycat.
See, now, I'm intrigued because, of course, we have seen said purple worm,
Yes.
and we are intrigued as to where Big Purple Worm is. Can I print prey? Obviously, bearing in mind I can't see him, but try and input him if I succeed on a survival check to track it.
I will allow you to do it retroactively, so go ahead and make the survival check for me.
Okay, then. Hope. Nice.
Nice.
You know it's underneath you somewhere close by, that it can't burrow quickly. But you can gather from how the situation's been up top as well, that Honti, the one that's you've done the most damage to, is most likely lunch.
Okay, fair enough. If anything, I just shout over to Kira and just go, Elf, be careful of that 1T. He will be a target. But as I say that, I think to myself, now, what is this that glimmers in the sand? And I dash over to this rock to investigate.
Okay, roll for me please a d7.
Ooh. 7-sided. Okay.
Indeed. It's a 1 in 7 chance of what, yeah.
When your polyhedron doesn't stick to standards. I like it. Right.
To be fair, a friend of mine
on.
has a 20-sided dice, but it is a d10. So it's only got 0 to 9.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah, it makes it weird when we play things like Rollmaster and things like that. So it's like, that's a D... No, that's his D10 as a D20. Ah!
Wow. That's trippy. Anyway. 7.
Okay. It didn't pop up for me.
Nice. 6.
Okay, 1, 2... Ooh, interesting. You pull an axe. It is a great axe. Ooh. It is a very shiny looking great axe.
Ooh.
And
shiny great.
So, I assume you know enough of Roll20 to do this for yourself. Please add to yourself, please, a +1 great axe.
Ooh, lovely. Great, some might even say.
Indeed.
Text.
Alright, and with that brings us to Melrin's go.
Well, as Melrin notices that the worm burrows underground, he just runs over here and checks what the hell is glimmering there.
Okay, roll for me please a d6. God, will you guys stop rolling so high? You find a javelin buried in the sand.
Ooh.
As you pull it out and everything, it's still shaped and balanced like a normal javelin, but you notice both ends have, it's as opposed to having like a spear tip and a counterweight, they are done up as lightning bolts.
Ooh.
So you have found the Javelin of Lightning.
That's cool.
Lightning Jav.
Alright, and that brings us to Kira's go.
Righty ho. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Kira is going to try and climb on top of that rock again. Athletics.
1.
So it's 11.
That's got you up on the rock. Hup.
Yay. Hup. Okay. And she is going to hold her action and wait until the purple worm comes up. And she's going to use her hand crossbow to, attack.
So Ghost in the Shell style, sniping with a pistol.
Yeah.
Waiting for him to pop up again.
Yeah, Yeah, pretty much.
T-Deck, it is your go.
How smart is T-Deck? T-Deck is not very smart. He
How
wants to
smart
kill
is your
the worm. He wants to kill the worm. It
Well,
disappeared
T-Deck
into the
is sitting
ground.
on the edge of a hole, which is 10 feet wide and does go down.
He would like to go down this hole. And he would like to follow it.
Okay, how fast can you move in around? 45?
He can move 35. Well, I mean, he can move 70 feet if he dashes.
Oh no, that's fine. You make your way 20 feet below. I'm going to leave you where you are because it's easier to do that. And you do bump into what feels like the back end of the worm.
Okay, he's going to try and climb on top of it. First of all.
It, I would say you're not allowed to, as it is the size of the hole it is boring through.
Oh, okay, then he's just going to stabby.
Okay, then go ahead and make your attacks, please.
Stabbity. Stabbity.
Stabby stab.
That's to one hit, takes 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking. Okay, so one hits.
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage!
Again, like it's got a choice in the matter.
Yep. And I think that's all Tidak can do.
Excelente.
Yeah, I think that's all he can really do.
Alright then. Christy, you back?
Doesn't sound like it.
Darn. Well.
Hello?
Hi. Hello, it is Tia's go again.
Oh, perfect timing.
Indeed, you timed that really well. So Tia takes another 20 points of acid damage.
Okay, well, I can't see a token at the mix. It's on your level, so you'll have to...
That's fine. I can do that quite happily. My worm takes 4 points of fire damage. Being next to you, so it is your turn.
Well, I'll just do the
Ding.
same over again.
Being digested by the giant worm. Nom. Tis a delicious tiefling. Okay. You keep swinging away at the inside. It's a bit tough and tight in there. Curse that hellish rebuke. But now it's the purple worm's go. T-Deck.
Hello.
Nom.
Oh shit.
And that's a miss.
Okay, this makes things really hilarious. So you'll watch the worm emerge there, like full on burst out of the ground, and stuck in its jaws you can swear you see a half-leg.
like,
Okay. Nope.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
Nope.
Like full on anime, rubble and dust flying everywhere, and T-Deck is just like 2 inches above as the jaws crunch.
Yeah, T-Deck's like, nope.
But that's fine, because it gets the multi-attack, so it's going to go instead with the tail stinger.
That misses.
Down!
And this triggers Kira's hand crossbow shenanigans.
Indeed, those of you that were waiting for BC to pop up, it has now popped up. Open
Right.
fire.
So 2 hand crossbow attacks.
One. You're going to get 1 action
Okay.
on attack.
Then 16 piercing damage, bitch.
I beg your pardon.
You've heard me. Yes.
Alright then. As it bursts out of the ground, I need everybody to make perception checks. Except for Tia, because Tia can only see inside of worm guts.
Oh, Tedak. Wow.
Wow, that's...
Yep, that was Tedak.
It's the heightened position.
Yeah.
Since Kira sees it as well. Sort of about there-ish. As all the rubble settles, like you see something glint in the sun. It looked like a belt of some kind.
Ooh.
With that, stop on T, there you go. Whoops, I'm drawing all over my map now. Don't want to be doing that. Right. Melwyn, this one's going to hop down from its lofty perch and smack you in the face.
Okay. Easy now.
Once for the scimitar, once for the bite.
The bite hits.
Yeah. It's going to go, haha, you crunch. Ah! Bit me in the leg!
Ow.
Take 5 points of piercing, 8 points of poison damage.
So 13.
And these guys are just going to try and keep making their move and getting the hell away. Thank you. Make your climbs, you...
Oh.
You cowards, get up on the rocks, out of the way. Don't have to worry about you anymore. Marlon, it is your go.
Right, let's see.
Oh, actually, whilst I think about it, T-Deck, if you can... Oh, okay. Tasha's gone AFK. Never mind. Carry on. Oh no! Yike! Well, that sucks to be me. Okay, can you do me a favour and roll 4d6 for me now, Marlon? Cool, so at the start of its turn, it takes an additional 10 points of fire damage.
Nice.
Yeah, it's on fire!
This woman on fire.
Well. Also, it can't stop, drop, and roll or burrow itself to put itself out. It is literally on fire forever.
Nice.
Nice.
So with me now, Weebs, it's the Amaterasu. Flames that can't be extinguished. Alright then. So that's Marlon's go over. That brings us to Gardex.
Lovely. Let's see. I am quite a ways away.
Do it. Rage. Hit with the axe.
I mean, that it might be part of my thought process here. I also want to see if I'm manly enough to try something which probably won't work because I know how big and strong this guy is, but I'm just so tempted.
You're gonna try and entangle him.
Well, the fact that you've just said it, yup, let's go. Friggin' entangle the worm.
Okay. 1 strength save coming up.
Fail, please. Shit. It was worth an attempt.
The
I feel
vines
good.
pierce out the ground and they start wrapping around the thing, and it just sort of thrashes into flames and rips right through them.
Just thinking, this hunt would be tougher than imagined.
Meanwhile, T-Deck is on top of the thing like, Jesus Christ! The worst bucking bronco of all time.
Lovely. And that will... Yeah, that'll be it. Simple.
Alright then, that brings us to Malloran's go.
Well, as Melron was bitten, he is now annoyed that there is bite marks on his fur and flesh. He is so annoyed actually that he is going to take out his scimitar and slash the Huan Ti with it.
Oh, the healing scimitar. This could be hilarious.
Yes.
God damn it.
Welcome back, Tashi.
You helped him, kind of.
1 point of healing. You stab him, it's like the lightest cut of all time, but it like instantly heals and a couple of his bruises go away and he looks at you like confused.
See, I'm a good guy.
Tashi? Yeah, your microphone's still muted, by the way.
Yeah, I know, I was eating.
Oh, I see. I just realised, by the way, as you pop back out of the ground and everything, can you go ahead and give me an acrobatics check?
Okay. Hey.
Okay, you don't take any falling damage.
Woo! Oh, so he's no longer on the worm.
Oh, you're on the worm, but it's a case of, like, did you fall off the worm? Do you lose your balance and become worm food, essentially, on this turn?
Nope.
The worm's on fire now as well.
Yes. Immolation's finally come into play. It's a nasty thing. And it's also Kira's go.
Righty-ho. Okay, she's gonna shout out to ooh, but then if the one T want to try and get to it first. Oh, I suppose you'll have to try and do the smart thing, jump off the rock and get to the belt.
Okay. She runs over and pulls the belt out of the ground, and what she finds is a belt with a face on the what would be like the front buckle, with a colossal beard, seems to be of an orange nature and everything else.
Oh.
Does she put it on? In fact, I think this is another one that requires time.
Does this require attunement?
They do.
Okay. Alright then. In that case, she's going to try and get back on top of the rock.
Okay then, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Boom.
Yes, indeed it was. The Sphere of Lightning. Which
And
does not require attunement, FYI.
And now I'm thinking, can she still attack both times?
What was your move?
So she
5,
moved...
10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
I want to say yay.
In which case, then that's her full move done. She
Yeah,
can
I
see.
I was more attacking more than anything.
Yeah, I was going to say she can still do 2 attacks, and her. Well, she hasn't got a hand crossbow offhand, so be just 2 straight crossbow attacks.
Okay.
1 hits for 18.
Okay, and sneak
Right.
attack because Todak is on top of the worm.
Sneak attack's already calculated in.
Oh yeah, that's true. Never mind.
And on that note, it is T-Dac's go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. So you say Todak is like kind of in its mouth at the moment?
You're currently like on top of the worm at about where the mouth is. You can see the teeth are gnashing away trying to catch you.
Okay, Tedak's just gonna clamber up so that he doesn't get eaten, and then he's going to stabby.
Owie. Owie. Well, I can safely say one thing, young T-Dac.
Yes.
As you stab it, you find a bit of what you suspect might be some brain juice.
Oh.
And with it, the worm stops flashing.
Yes. Todak is just gonna suck the brain juices out of the skull, like no, regard for anything else. Just like sort of, yes, jackpot
Okay, fine. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
with advantage because I
Poison
think
beans. Poisonous beans of a purple worm.
is it being poisoned?
Oh yeah.
Oh, then that means he gets advantage because he's a stout halfling.
Nice.
Hey!
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
Yes.
Take 11 points of poison damage from the brain juice.
So halved?
Worth it.
That was halved.
Worth it.
Worth.
That was so worth it.
I consider it being nice. I was thinking, do I give you the full 12d6 from the poison stinger? Really, that's like a deliberate poison thing. So do you know what? Let's make it half that for brain juice failure and a half still.
I mean, part of me is intrigued to see what it would have been.
Oh, what if it was all 12d6?
Yeah, whether he would have been knocked out.
No.
No, he would still have been standing.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
The average is about 42.
oh yeah, even then he'd still be alive.
Yeah, horrifically poisoned, but alive. But that's where we shall end tonight's episode.
Nice.
So, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing tonight. I hope you had fun.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I had planned originally, but hey, I was umming and ahhing over this all day.
Well,
For all the monster choices, like this was going to be easy. Although I will say, actually, before we get too far, because Beastie Boy is dead, guess what you guys get?
a level up.
Indeed, welcome to level 11.
That was a really shitty decision because I don't know where to go.
That's fine, we can worry about that next week.
True.
Okay, I think yeah.
A lot of these 20 are just going to make a break for it and probably going to die anyway, so.
Okay.
Yeah, is Tia's dead now? I take it.
The worm is dead, yes.
Yeah.
Tia is still alive.
So I could cut myself out.
Yep.
Like, I could just imagine Tedak just bringing out a straw from somewhere, just stick it into the skull and just sort of oh my god, why didn't we get the tap? We needed the tap so that he could just sort of put it into the water skin. Damn.
Damn it.
Yeah. As it finishes thrashing around, Tia just comes along and opens up the mouth and comes out and it's horrible. I need baths. Several baths.
Gonna say, technically, wouldn't her clothes be burnt off as well?
Oh yes.
Oh.
To give it PG-13, it's covered the important bits.
Nice.
Alright. And with that, we shall see you all next week. Good night, everybody.
Bye bye.